Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm at Caravan Salon Düsseldorf and I am here to look at the new Adria Motorhome range for 2025. This video is filmed in collaboration with TMD Motorhomes, who are just south of Birmingham, and they are a UK Adria dealer who we do recommend. So thank you for them for collaborating with us. Now, in this video, I'm going to wander around the Adria stand. These are obviously motorhomes for the European market, but what we see is pretty much what we're going to be getting in the UK. Obviously, our steering wheel will be on the right, and most of our UK models are going to have ovens and come as a UK specification. What I'm going to start with, though, is some exciting news from Adria. Some of you may already be aware, but the Adria Compact is coming on the VW. It's going to be called the Adria Compact Max. We'll start having a look at that first, then we'll wander around, we'll see the new Ducato fronts, and under here, covered at the moment, is a new Adria Twin, and I believe that is going to be on the Mercedes-Benz. I'm ideally going to get a review of that and this in a separate vlog, so let's make a start. So let's take a look at this Adria Compact Max. As I say, it is based on the VW. I've no facts and figures. This is a first look. The facts and figures aren't available, but we can see it's on the VW. It's got the silver sides. We can see the graphics, the decals for 2025, the two-lay wind out. Let's have a look around the back and just see what the back of the model's like. There's obviously going to be this garage here as well. Let's have a look in there. Really good size. As you may know, Jules and I had an Adria Compact DL based on the Fiat and we loved it. Brilliant motorhomes. The Fiat-based one is 2.1 metres wide. I'd imagine it's going to be pretty much the same on the VW. So we can see the exterior. We're getting the reversing camera. Let's go and take a look inside at the Compact. So venturing in, this is the DL layout. In the European market, there's going to be a DL, an SL and an SP. I'm not sure about our UK market, but we can see here, so we've got the dinette front here, bench seats. You can see the side walls, these little movable lights, white cabinets above, the sunroof, the big front. This has got like a leather trim finish. I don't know how the UK upholstery will look. And then moving back, going to get the large kitchen here. On the UK model, I'd imagine there's going to be the option for the oven here. There's going to be the gas burners. And then coming back, there'll be the compressor fridge freezer here. There is an all-in-one washroom there. And then that's nice. And then back here, we can see the longitudinal beds. This has been made up with the centre partition in to make one huge bed. And then there is storage there. And there will be wardrobes underneath, and you also get the wardrobe here. Now on the DL in the UK, you can have an optional larger fridge freezer if you want. So whether that will be the case for this year, don't know. Right, that is the Compact Max. So that's a VW base, new for 2025. Let's make our way round now. What we'll do is we'll just have a look at this Compact based on the new Fiat Ducato. We can see it's new because it's got this new grille here. We've got the Adria badge at the front. That's the front of it. Let's come down. So coming down onto the offside, we can see because it's compact, these wing mirrors are shorter than on the Matrix and Coral. Got the black alloy wheels, and let's have a look. This is the Compact SL, so we can see the decals, the graphics for 2025. Let's just have a look in the garage space. Oh, it is locked, unfortunately. Round to the rear. So again, this is the Fiat based, so it's identical to the VW. It's just a little bit different in that we've got that VW on the other model, on the Max. Let's have a look at the Compact SL. So let's go in. So in we go. So this one, we've got the smaller bench seat, and then we've got this longer bench seat here with the table. Up front, let's just have a look at the Ducato front. So this is the new model Ducato. We can see there the new large infotainment system. This one obviously got the automatic transmission there. Having a look, so colour scheme, this is potentially what we're going to get in the UK as the standard fabrics. And then looking round here, we can see, again, the gloss on the white, that sort of cappuccino-y colour on the backboard. This has got the longitudinal beds. They haven't put the centre partition in, so we can get an idea of that. Our kitchen space. Now, on the SL, we've got a compressor fridge there under there, and then the all-in-one bathroom as well. So this is the Fiat-based compact, and as I say, this is the SL version. The one we saw before was the DL. On the Fiat, the DL has the Dinette, basically. Right, let's dive out. So that's compact. Let's move on to something else. What we'll do next, let me find where we should go next. We will have a look at Coral. Let's go to Coral. Now, Adria Coral, we've got two here. Let's take the Supreme because it's got the silver. We can come back to that in a minute. In the UK, there's Adria Coral and Matrix. The differences are Coral does not have the drop-down bed. These are 2 to 3 berth motorhomes. Matrix are 4 to 5 berth. They have a drop-down bed. So this is Coral, and this model is the DL model. So we're going to get a dinette in the front and longitudinal beds. So for 2025, it's on that new Fiat Ducato. You can get Coral and Matrix on Fiat or Mercedes. There is a Mercedes, I think, over there, so we'll see that soon. But we can see the graphics, the decals for 2025. Again, I don't know if this garage is going to be open. No, it is locked. Again, you can see the rear there as well. And then let's venture in and have a look at the DL. So we've got the electric step here going in. Now this, I must say, Coral is probably one of my favourite motorhomes, always has been, always will be. So on the DL, if you opt for the SL or the SC, that actually has more of an L-shaped lounge on these models, but we can see the colour scheme. This has got the beige leather as an option. Good size kitchen on these, the metal backboard there. Can see again in the UK we will be getting an oven added in the kitchen space. This beautiful dark wood, love the dark wood. The Thetford Tower fridge and freezer. These are absorption, they're on electric and gas. The compact models, it's compressor, electric only. These run on both. And then moving back, what we're going to find, I'll just jump up here. We've got the longitudinal beds on the DL. If you're looking at the a DC, C is your island bed. We might see one as we go around. Wardrobes and cupboards here. And underneath we've got these drawers on Coral that you can see, and a little bit of wardrobe space there. This is our shower room here on the off side. And then if I open this, let's just have a quick look in the washroom. There's no light on, but if you want to just poke your head in there, there we go. You can see the washroom. Right, that is Coral for 2025. Let's venture out and see what else we can find. So I'll follow you. Let's go. There's a lot to see, so hopefully we can do our best. If you were looking at the Plus, it's going to come in white. This is the Coral in the white. So Supreme will be silver, Coral will be Plus will be in white. Now next, this is the Matrix DL, but this is on the Mercedes. We can see the Mercedes badge there at the back. We've still got these beautiful LEDs. This model, this style was introduced a couple of years ago. There's no major changes on that. So we can see again the exterior, these beautiful on the Mercedes. Now Mercedes Coral and Matrix is actually about 30 centimetres longer than if you opt for it on the Fiat. So that's worth remembering. And it's also more expensive, as you can imagine. It's at least £20,000, I think, more expensive. But we can see the Mercedes, you get that. You have a choice of colours on the cab, as far as I know, as well. You can have these darker greys, you can have a black and I believe a lighter silver to coordinate. But on Mercedes, it will be maybe about £20,000 more, and they are going to be longer than on the Fiat. So that's the exterior. Let's go in and have a look. Now this is Matrix. As I mentioned when I started, Matrix has the drop-down bed. So let me come up here. So in the front of the Mercedes, we can see this Mercedes cab. This has got the different style infotainment system and obviously different instrument cluster. This one's got the black leather finish. This is the DL, so we've got this dinette finish. And then up here, I mentioned a drop-down bed. So Matrix, we have the drop-down bed, which is above my head here. So in Matrix, you are losing a little bit of headroom and you lose that centre sunroof as well. So if you don't need that, go for Coral. That would be my personal advice. This one has got the oven fitted, so brilliant. We can see how that's going to look in the UK market. Gas burners, the dark wood finish again, the silver. And then moving back, we've got the huge tower fridge freezer again from Thetford. Absolutely love these. This is absorption, gas and electric. And then coming back, this is a DL model. I'll try and find us an island bed. I don't think island beds are quite as popular in Europe, but again, you can see the DL bedroom here. There is a lot of plain white walls. Adria is very minimalistic, it always has been. I personally like it a lot. They've got the cabinets, the cupboards above. Again, we've got the drawers and wardrobe space here. And then there's the shower room there on the off side. I won't show you the toilet again because we've seen that. When you've seen one, you've seen them all. Let's dive out and continue on our travels. Let's see if we can find Sonic next. Now, Sonic, I believe there's one round here. We'll go and have a look. There's one somewhere, I've seen it. There's SuperSonic and the Sonic. Oh, here we go. So this is Sonic. Now, Sonic, in the UK now, there is Sonic and SuperSonic. So the Sonics are their sort of entry-level integrated motorhome, not entry-level prices, but these are based on Fiat. So these are based on Fiats. They're generally shorter in length. You can see here, this is the white one at home. In the UK, we have basically the Sonic Supreme. It's in silver. This is the 700 SL. So let's go in though and at least take a look at the layout. But in the UK, generally these are going to be silver. These will be the decals, the graphics. Let's go take a look. Now, on the S, what we are getting, I'll let you have a look here. This is the S style lounge. So if you bought an Adria that's an S, SL, SC, this is the lounge you can expect. That's the L shape that I spoke about. This is my favourite lounge layout on the Adrias, to be honest. Having had a couple of Adrias, this is the one that we decided worked best for us. Now, because this is an A-class or integrated, I'll just come here. You can see we do get a drop-down bed. So these generally on the Sonic are 4-berth motorhomes. This is going to drop down, sleep up there. This is your lounge area. And then coming back, we'll have the kitchen space with the gas burners. In the UK, the oven will be in there. And then on the off side, again, we've got this tower fridge and freezer from Thetford. And then we come back. Now you can notice on the Sonic, this difference in the wood. We've got the lighter wood. We do still have the white, and we see that curve on this style furniture, but lighter wood in the Sonic. And then there's the pull-out drawers, wardrobe space here. Shower onto the near side and a little washroom on the off side. So that's Sonic for 2025. Oh, I'll let you dive in there. There we go. Right, our washroom there. Okay, now let's go see some really expensive stuff because that's what I really like, to be honest. I'll let Jules clamber out. We're going to head to SuperSonic next. Now, SuperSonic, these are actually behind us. What I'll do is, in fact, what we'll do is we'll start down here. So if you want to come here, before we dive into SuperSonics, we'll just have a look at a Coral. Now this is a DC, so we've got an island bed. So DC, this is the Mercedes-Benz Coral, so we can see that extra length here, as I mentioned before. Now Coral and Matrix are 2.3 metres wide. Because of that, you do have these wider mirrors that we can see there. And we can just have a look at the Coral front. There's somebody just in this one at the moment, so what we might have to do is come back and have a look at that layout. That's what happens at the show, unfortunately, so we'll come back to that. Now, SuperSonic, there's different lengths available on SuperSonic. There's our friend Andrew down there, look, just making his way through the Adria stand. Those of you that know Andrew's channel, so this is Andrew Ditton. I'm sure you'll know him more than me. So goodbye, Andrew. Watch Andrew's channel. He's got loads of reviews and he's recently done some Adria Caravan content as well. So Andrew's definitely a channel to watch if you're interested in review content. So SuperSonic, now this is the 780 DL. This is on a single axle. These are on the Mercedes. Silver, as we can see, the decals. Now these are the decals for 2025. These are integrated or A-class motorhomes. Let's just have a look at the back because this has got that beautiful Adria LED light cluster. So we can see at the back here, these beautiful light clusters, the big silver back, Mercedes badge. Sonic's always been one of my favourites. Let's go in and have a look. This is the DL layout. So we get the electric step down there. Now coming in, there's quite a lot of sort of colour schemes and textures in here. So we make a start. This one's got the black leather. It's got the dinette, a folding grey table. Now these walls, we can see they've got these fabric walls. This, because it's Mercedes, we've got the Mercedes cab, the drop-down bed with the SuperSonic up there. And then as I make my way back, so we have the darker wood again for SuperSonic. This would have an oven in the UK. Gas burners. This is the sort of finish on the, it's not solid, but that's the finish on these. Metal here. We can see again this curvature, so it sort of gives a wider space here feeling. Say the darker wood, and this got a little mini oven on this one. And then we've got a Dometic appliance. So this is the Dometic tower fridge and freezer. These open at both sides. Coming back, now there's the shower here. It's quite dark. I don't know if you can see that in there. The shower there on the off side, it's got a very dark finish to it, very dark feeling all the way into the bottom of the shower space. I'll just open this for us so we can have a look in the SuperSonic washroom. So there we go. That's the SuperSonic washroom. And then I've jumped up here into the bedroom space, and this is a 4-berth model. This has got the DL again, so it's got the longitudinal beds, cupboard space round here, and then this fabric again here. Not sure what I think to that, to be honest, but that's what we're getting. So fabric, and then drawer space, storage under the steps, little bit of wardrobe space there. Right, let's move on to the big SuperSonic. Now this one, I recently did a review at TMD Motorhomes of the SuperSonic. I think it was an LL version. Now these ones, again, based on Mercedes. This is the largest motorhome that Adria do. You can see the length here. Yeah, this is the 890 LL. So we can see how long this is. This is a tag axle motorhome, really good size. These are well over 8 metres in length. So this is the exterior. Price-wise, off the top of my head, I seem to think the one at TMD Motorhomes was about 180,000. These always depend on how much optional extras you put on, such as air conditioning, Wi-Fi, things like that. Let's go in and take a look. So this is the LL layout. So in here, again, I say on the Mercedes, so we've got that Mercedes cab. This has got a huge front lounge. So the benefit of such a long motorhome is you get more habitation space. So the massive lounge, again, the drop down bed on this one, and then coming back, now this is a much bigger kitchen. We can see straight away the extra space we're getting here, our drawer space, and then on the off side there's the little mini oven, storage, great big tower fridge and freezer. That's absorption, gas and electric, storage space here, and we venture back. And we've got the shower cubicle here. I do like this sort of clear glass. It's maybe not great if you're having a shower and want a bit of privacy, but I do like that you can see in. Gives a very posh hotel feel to it. And then this bed, it is the DL, but it's the LL, so it's longitudinal beds, but it has been made up as a big double. And back there we can see that black headboard coordinating with the seats that have been specced in the black leather, and bedroom space. And let's just have a look in the washroom on this one. Oh, the light's on, so that helps. Again, it's a nice colour scheme in there. That's quite nice. It does feel quite posh, but 180,000, it's going to need to feel a little bit posh, I think. Right, let's dive out. I'll just see whether we can get into the DC, that matrix, just so we can see that bed layout, because these have all been longitudinal beds. Let's just see if we can see an island bed, which is helpful for you. We prefer island beds. Yeah, I think we can. So let's go in and have a look. I'll just check. So yes, perfect. So this one, this is a DC. So it's got the dinette front. This is available in Coral and Matrix. And back here, we've got the island bed. Now, I'll just try and squeeze around gracefully with my backpack on. Now, these beds, if it's anything like ours, they do retract, so during the day you've got more room around your bed. On the island bed you're going to get the wardrobes at either side, some cupboards above there. The fresh water tank's actually under here, as far as I'm aware. It is on ours. And this is the lounge, this is the bedroom space. These bedrooms are really good, these beds are a really good length as well. So that, if you were interested, is an island bed on Adria. Right, follow me, come on. Right, last but not least, we will go and have a look at some Adria Twins. So we've done Matrix, we've done Coral, we've done Sonic, we've done the Compact. I've mentioned the new Compact Max and the fact that the Adria Twin is coming out on a Mercedes. Unfortunately, it's covered over. Now, let's have a look at some twins. These are down here. So Adria Twin changes for 2025 are, as you can see, the new Fiat Ducato front. So again, we've got this new Ducato. Just about all the motorhome manufacturers are going to be implementing the use of the new Fiat Ducato. So this is something you're going to see across the board. It's got this new style here. So this is it here. We'll venture down this side. Now, again, if you have the Twin Supreme, it's going to come with different paintworks. You can choose, the good thing about the Twin is you can choose different colours of paint. There's also various layouts. There's SLB, there's SGX, there's also the sports version. I recently did a couple of reviews on Adria Twin at TMD Motorhomes, so have a look in the catalogue and you'll be able to see those. But 2025, so we can see here an idea of the graphics, the decals. The van conversions, obviously they do have the sliding door on the right hand side. They do have the opening rear. This is the 640 SLB, 6.4 metres in length. Adria, they do range, as far as I know, the Twins from 6 metres to 6.4 metres. Various layouts, some of them have the drop down beds. This one obviously just has the bed at the rear here. They generally do have a good amount of storage underneath and a good payload. These are 3.5 tons. The sports version is actually, I think, a 3,850 because it has extra equipment. Let's just have a look at the layout. So say this one is the SLB. If you want to venture in here, so generally on the Adria Twin, you are going to get obviously your 2 seats that turn and a bench seat here. Kitchens, they do have kitchens. They are obviously quite small and compact. You get your gas burners and your sink. And then on most of the Twins, you'll find a fridge freezer here, the compressor fridge and freezer, a little bit of wardrobe space underneath. And then they have an all-in-one washroom, which you can see there. So we've got the toilet, the sink. This pulls across, if you can just see here, pull this across. There we go. And there's a shower concealed behind it. So an all-in-one washroom there. And then back there you can see again the bedroom space and the cupboards as well that run along there. Let's see what else we can find on Twin, just so we can cover those, because not everyone wants a motorhome. Some people do want the van conversions. This one is the Twin Supreme SGX. This is in sort of the bluer coloured paintwork, as we can see here. Let's come round the rear. So this one has got that drop-down bed, as we can see here. Plenty of room underneath. Now, the good thing with these sort of models is if you want to take sort of trials bikes or bigger bikes or larger equipment away, you've got that extra space by lifting that bed. Plenty of space underneath. Let's come down this side. So again, we can see the colour scheme, the decals, and then venturing in, this has got the white finish to it. So this one's got the black fabric, black table, and then the grey finish here on the kitchen, white drawers, and you can just see in there, just to give you an idea of what this one is. So again, that side washroom. This one's a little bit different to the other one. I'll just pull that one across. And what I do like in here is this black tap finish as well, and that black finish in there. I do like that. But again, Adria, quite simplistic. They don't need to go over the top. So there we go. And the big twin sunroof as well, as you can see up there. All have blinds and fly screens. Right, so that is a run round. There's plenty of other models, but it gives you an idea of the colour schemes and how the 2025 range from Adria is going to look. We've had a look at Matrix, we've had a look at Coral, we've had a look at the Sonic, and obviously the new Adria Compact Max. And all being well, I'll get back to see what's under that magic curtain soon. Hopefully you've enjoyed having a look at the Adria Motorhome range for 2025. I'll put a couple of links down there just so you can have a look at the models as well and find out a bit more. I would like to thank TMD Motorhomes at Withall, who have collaborated with us on this video. As I say, they are a UK dealership for Adria. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.